Welcome to video lecture series on theory of structure. Till last video we have seen unit load method and its application to calculate deflection for beams and trusses. From this video we are going to start moving loads and influence line diagram for beams. It is also known as ILD. Okay. So first we will see what is definition of influence line diagram. So an influence line represents variation. An influence line represents variation of reaction, shear force, moment or deflection at specific point in a member as load moves over the member. Okay, we will see this in detail. For example, let us consider a beam, a simply supported beam. Okay, this is free body diagram of simply supported beam, right? And this is length, right? Now, what are the various loads which act on this beam? So, first load is dead load. Now, dead load means self weight of beam itself or weight of non-moving materials or non-moving members, right? And second is live load. Mainly there are two loads. There are wind loads, earthquake load also, but mainly there is dead load and live load. And live load is the one which can move, right? So let us consider this structure as a bridge, and a vehicle is moving over a bridge from left point to right, from left to right, right? Now due to this moving load, what will be the effect on the reaction RA and RB? We are interested to calculate this. Now we know our conventional approach. What we do, we apply a load. For example, let us consider that this is divided into 4 portions, and let us consider that each portion is of 1 meter, right? Okay, and now this vehicle is moving, and currently this vehicle is at a distance say 1 meter from RA, and let us consider that vehicle has a load of 10 kilonewton, and now we will calculate this RA and RB. So what will be the value of RA here? Value of RA will be 7.5 kilonewton and RB is 2.5 kilonewton, right? It is obvious because the load is towards RA and therefore reaction at RA will be more as compared to RB. Now in second case, let us consider again the same bridge, okay? But now the load is at center exactly, 2 meter and 2 meter. Now what will happen? Value of RA is say 5 kilonewton, right? And RB is 5 kilonewton. Now again it will move forward, and now the vehicle is somewhere here. This is 3 meter and this is 1 meter. Now value of RA is 2.5 and RB is 7.5 kilonewton, right? So what we are doing here, we are considering that vehicle is moving from left to right, and due to this movement, what is effect on the RA and RB, means what is effect on the reactions, right? Now for calculating these reactions for different position of the load, I have to draw a different diagram each time, right? And this is a very tedious job. So this can be done easily using ILD. In ILD, we have to just draw one diagram, and using that diagram, we can calculate reactions in few seconds. For example, ILD for RA. We will see how to draw ILD for RA, but for instance, consider this is ILD for RA. Okay, this we know that this is 4 meter and this is 1 kilonewton, right? What does it shows? This is ILD. Sorry, this is ILD for RA. Now what it shows? It shows that when the load is exactly at A point, this is A and this is B. Let us divide this into 4. Okay, so when load is exactly at A, means when load is there at this point, value of RA is 1. Value of RA is 1 means 1 into 10 because load is of 10 kN means value of RA is 10 and value of RB is 0. Right? Now when it will move 1 meter from this RA, now currently consider that load is at this point at 1 meter. So at this point this ordinate is now, if this is 1, this ordinate is 0.75, this ordinate is 0.5 and this ordinate is 0.25, right? So when it is 1 meter from RA, value of RA is 0.75 into 10, right? 0.75 into 10, that is 7.5. When it is exactly at center, value of RA is 0.5 into 10, that is 5. And when it is at 1 meter means at this position, value of RA is 0.25 into 10, right? So this is how, by using a single diagram, we can calculate value of reaction for any position of load, right? So this is the use of ILD. Using ILD, we can calculate reactions, we can calculate shear force, we can calculate bending moment as well as deflection. Okay, so we will stop for today. In next lecture, we will see in detail how to draw influence line diagram for RA, RB, then for shear force and bending moment. Thank you.